Hey y'all, forgive me. I think it might be a few minutes late. I don't know. Am I? Yeah, I'm probably like about 5 to 7 minutes late. Tanali, hey girl, let me see what Tanali is saying. Please look at it. I think the teacher at Ronnie's service gave us a clue, but I could be wrong. Ronnie had many secrets that Krishan didn't want exposed. That is true. And you know what, Tanali? We're gonna look into that more. Y'all, with what we are doing is going to require us to have the patience to watch full videos of certain things. I know y'all see what is on the screen right now, and I'm going to break it down and explain it to you. I'm going to keep this intro quick. I got a few shout outs to do. Then I'm going to explain to you what we're doing today, what we're going to watch today, why we're looking at this today. Okay, Tanali, that is very, very valid. Tanali, hey, Miss Wendell. And I'm going to look into that, Tanali. I need you to continue to remind me. If you think that it slipped my mind, if I go live tomorrow and I don't mention it, or if I can't get to it today in this live, which I want to try to do, I need you to remind me, y'all. I need y'all to remind me. Um, Real quick, I have made a bad decision. Um, what I believe is a bad decision, and it's something that I'm gonna have to deal with. Okay, it's not anything that's gonna hurt my children or nobody's even gonna know. Okay, it's internal, and maybe one day, and in a couple of years or something, I'll talk about it. But I'm stressed out, so nothing is wrong now. But you gotta know me to understand. So I know that a lot of y'all are gonna understand what I'm saying because y'all know me. I give y'all all of me when I come on here. I talk about everything in my life. I talk about everything. The only time that I don't talk about certain things is if it involves another party that does not or will be offended or mad or will retaliate if I say their name. So then I started not doing that to keep drama, right? But I will say this. I'm afraid that I might have made a bad decision. And I'm concerned about it. Not now, but down the line. Have you ever been in a situation where you realize that this might not work out? God damn, y'all. I done let's talk about that lady girl. Y'all just pray for me. Just pray for me, okay? I pray that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that it don't turn out like that. And I'm gonna do my best to make sure it doesn't. I pray that I'm wrong, y'all. I pray that I'm wrong, but like Ronnie said, God will send you signs, and that is true. That is true. And I'm hoping that with what I got, for one, I want to take it seriously because I don't like loops and I don't like repeating the same thing over again. That means I didn't learn from the last time. So one thing that I like to do now is when I feel like God is telling me something or sending me something or letting me see something, I want to actually see it, pay attention, and accept it. I want to accept what I'm seeing so that I can avoid, future issues. So that is the only reason why I feel like that. And I'm sorry I can't give y'all more than that, but just pray for your girl. I hope and pray that I'm wrong. Girl, you got me nervous, but we're gonna pray on that. Yes, girl, we're gonna pray on that. And as we get closer, as we get our Discord and we can chat, in our private family, then I can be more transparent and stuff. But all I'm gonna say is, y'all, um, that I'm gonna do my best to make the best of y'all, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that everything be all right. I want when you said that, then you made me get serious because it is serious, and I be trying to laugh to keep from getting upset about certain things. I could be wrong, y'all. I hope I'm wrong, but I seen something that might have made me feel like, uh-oh, you didn't make a good decision. So I'm just letting y'all know. But I'm praying that it don't end up like that, and I'm praying that I'm wrong. And I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I'm doing my best in this situation so that I don't make it happen. You know what I mean? And I don't perpetuate it. All right, that's all we can do right now. But Mahogany, I felt that, and I thank you. Black Orchid, hey girl. I mean, girl, we love you, girl. We love you. See, over here, we don't hold grudges. Over here, down to the becoming family, we don't hold grudges. We don't. We understand that nobody's perfect, not even us. And so you always welcome in here, as long as, we just you gotta get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Like things you'll understand, just stick around. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and watch. It might not be, what you think it is. So you just gotta come and kick it. Hey, everyone going up for list. Thank you. Thank you. Look at my sister Shamice. Who, girl, girl. But I'm gonna be positive about it, y'all, and I'm gonna pray that I am wrong and that it is not that, and I don't have to come to y'all and tell y'all something. I don't want to have to do that. So I'm praying that that's wrong. But I'm so real that I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel. So there's that. Black Orchid, you welcome as long as you're respectful, girl. I mean, we don't hold grudges over here. Cause God forgive us, so why can't we forgive you? Now, if you did something to a child, or if you did something wrong, like real, like that, you're not welcome over here. But if we had a little tussle, and words got exchanged, and maybe people, because texting and talking in a chat can be dangerous, because a lot of times we can take things the wrong way that people say. So those type of things I don't hold grudges and hold on to. As long as you're respectful, man, we got the same mission. How can we go wrong? If we all here trying to get justice for Ronnie, if we are all here to expose, seek, right? We are here to expose, to seek, to discover, and to speak the truth. We are here to expose, seek, discover, and speak the truth. That's it. So as long as we all have that mindset, yes, we might get in a tussle, but at the end of the day, we back in formation, because we got a mission, right? So yes, we good. We good. Moderators hold it down. All moderators hold it down in the chat. I'm gonna be in and out of the chat. This is going a little bit longer than what I thought, so I'm gonna go ahead and give my shout outs real quick. I want to give a big shout out to my oldest, my firstborn son. My baby Grace is good, y'all. My baby is doing good, y'all. And I am so fucking proud of you, boy. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Because y'all just don't understand, when you got eighth grade and you going into high school, that's a scary time. That's a scary time. And I want my son to know that I got his back and I support him 100%. And when that boy showed me his grades, y'all, ooh, Lord, I'm so proud of my baby. I'm so proud of him. He always been just like how Cass is, an honor roll student, always been smart. And then, when he got in high school, I mean, not high school, but middle school, as he got older in middle school, got taller, discovered his strength, you know what I'm saying? Keep people, what I'm saying? He a stepper, you know what I'm saying? And so it really scared me, because I was like, Lord, he done discovered his strength. Like he ain't gonna take no ish from nobody. What we gonna do? I need to keep him focused. These girls, my baby is doing good. My baby is doing good, and I'm so fucking proud of you, RJ. I'm so proud of you, and I want you to know that I love you so much. And I'm think we're gonna do something special. Stay focused, son, and continue to find something that you love to do, that you can make a business out of and get paid out of. Find something that you love to do, that you're good at, and find a way to make a profit from it. If you like fashion, whatever it is, we got you, RJ. We got you. We're gonna support you 100%. We proud of you over here becoming family. These are your aunties and uncles right here in this chat. We love you and we proud of you, and we got your back 1,000. You understand me? We got your back 1,000, and you're gonna be good. And I'm so fucking proud of you, Cameron. I'm so fucking proud of you, Cash. I'm so proud of you, y'all. I did a drop in. You know what I'm saying? Because every now and then you gotta do a Shamice know what I'm talking about. I did a drop in. Let me see what's going on. What's going on with these grades, the school, this homework, and my kids doing good. And I'm so thankful to God. God, keep your arms and your hands around me and my kids and their fathers, Lord, and all of our families. Continue to keep us all safe, Lord. Continue to protect my boys day to day. Wherever we go, God, keep your angels with us, Lord. Keep your angels with us and the enemy away from us. Keep us covered under the blood of Jesus. In Jesus' name. I just wanted to say that because y'all don't understand how much I love my kids. or maybe you do because you're a mom too. So I know you get it, right? So thank y'all. Now, the next announcement after that, it was one more. Damn. I said I wanted to talk about my son because I'm so fucking proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Stay focused, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. You got the world at your feet. You got the world at your feet. And I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get through this. I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna make sure you don't have to experience or go through nothing like what I had to go through. Ever. Now, I can't quite remember the other announcement that I had, so I'll just get on into the video, y'all. And I'm gonna get back into the comments. And if I remember the announcement, then I will speak further on it. Now, you see what's on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see what's on the screen right now, right? Put ones in the chat if you can hear me and see me. I need to know if you can hear me and see me before I begin, before I continue to speak. I need to know y'all can hear me and see me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, pretty kitty. Cash, you see we support you. RJ, you see we support you over here. Y'all got an army behind y'all, and I want y'all to know the same thing for y'all kids. The same thing for y'all kids. Auntie Lexus love them. I promise you that. Auntie Lexus love them and will go hard for them. Period. I promise you that. All y'all. Every one of y'all. Okay? I got damn near 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 nieces and nephews. I promise you. Yes. So look. What's the two? What's wrong? Is it Did I say 2211? Girl, we got a new code, girl. Oh, you meant to put one. I don't think you meant to put two. I know you meant to put one. I love you, girl. So, y'all, let's get into this content real quick because I don't know how long we got, right? Like Tanali was saying, it's something that we're gonna look at. If you look up and you see Tanali comment, if you're watching the chat replay, shout out to the replay game. Shout out to Tanali, the notification queen of the day. Shout out to you, girl. You are the naughty queen, right? Yo, Tanali, you the naughty queen. Black Orchid, shout out to you, Shamice, Audrey. Thank y'all, Pretty Kitty. Thank y'all so much. Um, I really appreciate y'all so much. So check it out. What we're about to watch right now is important. Now, some of y'all might say, this is an old interview, Lex. I need y'all to understand that I'm not showing nothing for no reason. We're going to have to practice patience. Now, part of me was only going to show y'all this timestamp right here. A part of me was only going to show that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a clip of that, this timestamp right here, and then I'm going to take it all the way back until like mid-beginning. I ain't going to have you watch the BS in the beginning because we know the intros can be kind of long, right? Girl, it's long-winded. But no, I'm gonna go back a little bit after I do this one, but I'm gonna show y'all this part first so you understand why we're watching this. And then we're gonna continue. This person is somebody that I believe unalived Ronnie. And if you did that, you are dead wrong. I believe in my soul that you did. And if you didn't do that, you need to come to this platform and let us know that you didn't do it and that you're trolling. You need to let us know that because I'm very disappointed. And it's a part of me, y'all, I can't get it out of my mind when I did this interview with him. Y'all know why? I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. Hold it down in the chat, ladies. Y'all keep chatting. Y'all make this algorithm bust, y'all. Keep chatting. Keep chatting, y'all. Then we're going to get into Sloan video. We're going to watch Sloan video too, y'all. Sloan made a video about Krishana Jr. Did you see it, girl? Put a one in the chat if you saw it. Because we're going to play that video over here, too. We're going to talk about that, too. So y'all put your seatbelts on, child. Let's go. Let's go. Now, this is the reason why we're watching this. Listen to this real quick, and then I'm going to run it back a little bit, and we're going to have to try to get through some more of this video. But check this out.
Somebody lied. Basically, people be upset. And basically a chastity move.
Okay, I got you. And we're gonna let it stay right there because he got a future, and sometimes people make mistakes.
Yeah.
We already there.
No, but
I feel you. It wasn't even.
He didn't do nothing. Like
yeah.
He gonna walk away. He ain't gonna argue.
Okay,
I'm gone.
I
would walk if I had to. I'm gone. I ain't doing that. Petey is a man first.
And I can believe that too. from the way that I saw an argument with him and Krishan with the 21V thing.
Yeah, and he that's how he is. That's how he is. He loves you. He don't want a mistake happen to you on his watch because he observed. He don't do the drugs that Baltimore people do. Pop pills. He might smoke a little, but his mind always, you know.
Yeah, and I wish the best for that man.
Bruno, shut up, bro. All right, damn.
Listen,
but
yeah. So when it comes to that situation, the younger siblings, they might play with it a little more, sling them words around a little bit more. By nature, younger siblings are going to manipulate, especially when you got older siblings that's beefing with each other. Okay, because the younger sibling is gonna be with this sister when she mad at this sister because she know they gonna talk about her, and then you can run back over there to this one. You can just play around, and that's how Krishan by nature knows how to manipulate. I'm not saying that it's a good thing or a bad thing.
To be on your side though, I don't think that was but I feel Krishan because y'all all want to go against me. Let me go ahead and
this I need you all to pay attention to. We're watching Sloan video, and I just realized that this video is 3 hours, so we might watch this video in increments, but we need to watch the whole video, y'all. We need to. It's imperative. So I ain't gonna make y'all sit through this whole 3-hour video today, especially because I've been missing a couple of days. So I need to make sure that we up on what's been going on recently, which is a whole bunch of nothing, because she knows what she did to Ronnie. And it's probably setting in now that you unalive your only baby father. And when Blueface gets out of jail to go and be with Jaden and his family, you no longer have nobody to run to. Dummy. Now you have nobody to run to. That man loved her, y'all. He did. That's why we don't know all the information that we should know. Because he still had that much love for her, even though she did everything she did. So now when Blueface get out of jail, dummy, you ain't gonna have nobody to run to like you did on Christmas when he was having pictures with his family. You went and you made a family of your own, and then you destroyed it for the optics because you want Blueface to claim your baby that bad, and you are so dumb. You are so dumb. Because that man ain't gonna choose you in the end. Do you think he want to be with a woman that did what you did? Do you really think Blueface taking you seriously? He looking at what you doing to Ronnie. He will never be a father of none of your kids. You ain't having no kids with Blueface. He will never do that. You showed him everything you would do if you really had his baby. He got a demo. He got a demo of what it would be like for you to be his baby mama. He got a freaking demo. He will never father any of your children, girl. He will never do that. If y'all ever have the chance to be intimate again, you're going to cry when he pull out. You're going to cry every time because he will never, ever put himself in a position with you. He will never chance it again. He got a demo. And baby, I don't know about what you're hearing on that phone, but I hope you know it's all about investments, baby, because that man will never choose you after what he see you did to Ronnie and what Ronnie went through. He ain't that damn dumb. He ain't that damn. I'm worried about him. And yeah, he making a lot of stupid mistakes. His face look crazy and all of that. But I'm telling you right now, Blueface ain't gonna do nothing that he can't reverse. He ain't. And see, that's the thing about it. You got lost in the sauce. You got lost in the sauce. And you don't realize you constantly try to imitate Blueface, and you constantly try to be above Blueface and be in competition with Blueface, but you never prevail, do you? Because the truth of the matter is you're not him. And he will never choose you because you showing him what you would do to him. He got a demo for free. You showing him what you would do if he was your baby daddy. Why you think Carlissa said, ooh, that was too close for comfort? Y'all gotta clock T and listen. They know that ain't their baby. And when he get out and he go be with his family, you no longer have nobody to run to. The only thing you're going to have is jail, 2 hots and a kite. And you got to get up at 5 to catch it. And hope you get some Gatorade every now and then, hope. That's what's going to happen for you. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Ronnie is gone. I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Jaden don't have to try and buy his love and respect like Ronnie. No, she don't. And what she don't realize is Jaden and Blueface, they did a whole lot of things together. They got a bond that don't nobody understand. And if you was listening in the Carlissa, all up until before Krishan went to jail, Carlissa was dropping gems and letting y'all know that Blueface and Jaden, boy, they hell. They'll let you think what you want. The queen can move anywhere on the board. Anywhere. You seen Jaden with another woman, but you ain't never seen Jaden with another man. Ever. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all, because I don't want to make it seem like they got some type of beautiful love and bond, because that's toxic, right? And our big thing is not misleading the kids like Krishan is doing, because Krishan misleading these kids, y'all. And I've been watching body cam video. These kids, they're getting wilder and wilder. And I'm noticing that some of the things they're doing is eerily similar to some of the stuff this girl be doing. And I'm going to show that too. But I want y'all to know I want y'all to know so bad that Jaden and Krishan are not, have not, and will never be on the same level. Blueface loves Jaden, right? And we know that. But I do not ever want to mislead our kids and make them think that because of that, right? And because we know Blueface loves Jaden, they're going to be with Jaden in the end. Great for the kids, but that's still toxic. No, ladies, you should not have to take that and deal with that. No, I don't promote that, and I don't think that's good either, right? But at the end of the day, because Jaden got to decide what she wants. At the end of the day, they done been poly together. So the last thing Jaden worried about is another B when it come to Blueface. Y'all got to listen. Jaden said, tell her to come over here. Jaden invited the other girl in that relationship. Jaden said, y'all come over here and we'll see who's who. And who was there? Who was there standing last? Jaden. Jaden is not intimidated or worried about another woman. But see, the difference between Jaden and Krishan is Jaden trusts Blueface and she loved him. That is why he will always choose Jaden. So when Blueface tells Jaden to run a play a certain way, Jaden gonna run it just that way. She ain't gonna do nothing different. And that's why it always works out in the end. When Blueface try to get Krishan to run a play, she get caught by the lights. She get caught by the lights. She let Offset make her turn around. She let Chris Brown make her turn around. She make Fame make her turn around. She make liquor, drugs make her turn around. She's unstable. Blueface could never trust her. She's unstable. She can't run no plays like Jaden. Jaden is really, really, man. And I'm saying this because I'm saying all of this and these are facts, but I don't want nobody to get misled because I'm talking and I'm saying the truth to think that I'm thinking that that's okay and that's how it should be. No, that's not how it should be, but that's how it is. Get it? That's not how it should be, but that's how it is. And we're going to see in the end. And Krishan, you so stupid because you unalive your own family. And that was all you was going to have at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the only hope that you was going to have was Ronnie, your actual baby father. And look what you did to him. So we're going to point out Quail, crime infested, whatever. We finna point this out because I'm so disappointed that he even did that. After I go back and look on this conversation that we had, y'all, when we get through this and we listen to this conversation, then I think y'all might feel and understand just this energy in me right now when I think about this. Because you know that boy was really genuine. You knew it. And you made yourself mad at him to do something for Krishan. And I paused it where I paused it at because I want y'all to see how bad he wanted their attention. And he, not they, her. He wanted her attention and her relevance, her clout, that bad. We got to pay attention to the things he's saying in this video. Let me get through. Let me go ahead and play this real quick. And shout out to everybody in the comments. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Bluetooth money over his own family. That's why y'all backfired. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. Now, some of these things, I ain't saying Blueface no angel, right? You've been missed, Lady Justice for Ronnie. Thank you. But yeah, cause listen, thank you so much. I miss you too. I miss y'all too. I love y'all. I really do. And I'm glad to be back. And y'all can see that I'm back and I'm ready. So shout out to Just Say It TV. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I miss y'all too. Miss Lex is very much everyday shit. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much, man. I love all of y'all. Pretty Kitty, Michelle, girl. What's up, Michelle? I love y'all, man. I do. All right, y'all. Let's get to this. Let's get to this real quick. I want y'all to see something.
Take some dirt out. Let me dig y'all skeletons up.
But let it be real, though. You know.
I don't think she should use Zeus platform to do that, though.
And then now here we go. Listen. I don't know if you noticed this, but when Krishan, all right, so look, when Krishan tried to have Blueface robbed, she said Tasiki did it. Did you know about that? Now I want y'all to pay attention to his demeanor and what he says, because I wanted to ask him this, but I had to do it in a certain way, y'all, because I didn't know where our conversation was going to go, and that's how I'm going to do any interview I do. I'm not going to plan nothing. We're going to have a conversation, right? And that's how this conversation was going. And a while back in this conversation, he said something that made me want to ask him a couple questions. I didn't know why, but I did. And at first, I was like, how am I going to get this in there? And then, boom, I had something I wanted to ask him. Now, y'all pay attention to his body language, the way he moved, the way he talked, everything. Y'all pay attention to it.
No.
You seen that? No. Y'all know that's a bullshit. He knew. Okay, so look, when Krishan tried to have Blueface robbed, she said Tasiki did it. Did you know about that?
No.
Did y'all hear that? Put a one in the chat if y'all heard that. Yeah, right. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, you did. Who heard that? Who heard that? Or do I need to run that back a second? Did y'all hear that? Because y'all know, I was like, yeah, bullshit. Y'all know that, right? I'll stop cursing the next live tomorrow, not today. I'm pissed today. Sorry. But y'all heard that, right? I said, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. What? So
I know some other stuff say.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? So this is the reason why I want to watch this. I'm gonna run it back again. Y'all come on in here. Put the ones in the chat. Bust this algorithm up, y'all. Thumb through the algorithm. Let them know we in the building. We back and we ain't playing. We back and our motherfucking feet hurting around here. You hear me? Let them know we back. Let them know we back and we stepping. Let them know we back and we standing on business. Let them know we back. And I miss y'all too. Thank y'all so much for even telling me y'all miss me. I love y'all so much. Now I'm gonna run this back again for the motherfuckers in the back. Okay? Listen to what this man said again. Body language is important. So look, when Krishan tried to have Blueface robbed, she said Tasiki did it. Did you know about that?
No.
Okay. What? So
I know some other stuff say.
Right. Nah, I know you know something, but look at his face. That's fine. But so look, when that happened, look at his face. Look at this man's face. It was that moment. It was in that moment that I realized he might have been one of the people who she called. Lex, what you talking about? Why you say that, Lex? Why you say that? Where did you get that from? You know, I like to show you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just tell you. I like to show you. What's the point of just telling you when I can just show you, you know? You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Hold up. What's the point of doing that when I can just show you? I much rather do that. Much rather do that. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? For the people that's just coming in, we are still on the same motherfucking mission that we was on the last time y'all seen me. We ain't gonna stop. Krishan, the only way we'll stop is if Krishan come on this motherfucker herself and explain everything. But she can't do that. She can't do that.
Sister, don't swear every time I see that bitch, I'ma
Shut
spit
the
on
fuck
her.
up. You already was fired up before on
Shut
that.
your bitch ass
Bitch, shut up.
You ugly
Bitch,
ass.
shut
You a
up.
clout chaser.
You shouldn't
Why
have
you
never
clout
tried to fight
chasing?
me in the first place. Pregnant.
Oh, this is not the right clip. This ain't the clip I wanted to show y'all. There's some other BS that she was doing that I'm gonna show y'all later. That's not it. Hold on. And then I don't know if you noticed this, but when Krishan, all right, so look, when Krishan tried to have Blueface robbed, she said Tasiki did it. Did you know about that?
No.
Okay,
What?
so
I know some other stuff, say.
right, nah, I know you know something, but that's fine. But so look, when that happened, when that happened, she you seen the stage? She said it was Tasiki. That's what came out, right? Did y'all see that? And then after that, moving forward, did y'all see that? Tasiki did it. Did you know about that?
No.
Okay,
What?
so
I know some other stuff, say.
right, nah, I know you know something, but that's fine. But so look, when that happened, when that happened, she said it was Tasiki. That's what came out, right? And then after that, moving forward, Shauna Tasiki fell out. And then for a minute, when Krishan first got out of jail, it was like she wanted to be cool with Tasiki. That's why they had the whole sit down plan.
No, no. I don't think she wanted to do that.
You don't think so?
It was about that check.
It was about the check. It was about the check. How does he know? Anybody know that? How does he have so much insight? You know it, girl. Give me some, give me some, girl, You know, he got a lot of insight on what's going on. After his phone stopped ringing so much, and we finally got a chance to actually do the interview, he said a lot of concerning shit to me. And that's just the truth. And that's why when this happened, his face kept popping up in my mind. I knew nothing about his lives. Y'all saw his lives had 12 views, 20 views, 37 views. Wasn't nobody watching but his family. Okay, and probably him. He probably went to the videos and kept playing them over, because nobody knew about that. And I'm saying that, right? Because we all got to start from the bottom, okay? You know what I'm saying? We starting from the bottom over here, okay? But the point and the reason why I'm telling y'all that is because I did not know that he was making the videos that he was making. I did not know none of that, y'all. Queen Tate, shout out to Queen Tate and Shamise and Soraya put me on game about the fact that he was doing that. And I think it was one more person. It might have been Black Orchid too. I'm not sure. I don't remember that part, if she was in that or not. But I do remember the fact that I was in shock when I saw that, because his face kept popping up in my brain, and I had no idea he was even still doing videos. It took us a couple of days to actually find the right channel that he was doing those videos on. Therefore, this is not a coincidence. This is not a drill. This is not a game. This man did that, and he shouldn't be still walking free. He shouldn't. I heard that. Queen Tat told me he changes some of the titles on his videos. He had deleted a video before. That's why I sat there last week and I let that shit play. Because no matter what you delete, we got it now. We got it. And you can't take that. We got it. That's what happens when you unalive somebody. You want people to know. Why? Because you trying to come up. And you felt like you had to do that to come up, and you still down. You might, now you flashing money. When y'all seen him flashing money? And Krishan's so dumb, she should have been gave him the rules and told him, don't come on here flashing money when you was wearing the same shirt for a month. They gonna know you got some money from somewhere. They done seen you at work working on houses. You were still broke. So they know you got a lump sum of money now, fool. I mean, this is crazy. How is this happening? And he's still free, Baltimore. This man came online bragging about it. Then came online showing us his money he made from it. Krishan was live for 8 hours on the day that he was supposed to take Ronnie's life. And I don't know if y'all know that or not. I know the family know that. We all done established that. But the day that Krishan was live for 8 hours, he was supposed to do it. He didn't. And then guess what? He made a video saying that he was going to do it the next day because she was mad at him. That's why he said it's going down tonight on his live. That was the dumbest thing he could have said. The dumbest. But see, Krishan's trying to be smart. Let me tell y'all what she's doing so y'all understand. She thinks she's smart. She does not want to have any contact with him right now. She don't want them to have no cell phone records to her calling him or nothing. So do you know how they're talking? They're talking through fake pages online. How do you know that, Lex? How do y'all remember Ronnie got to that subway? He got a message from a fake page telling him to go to the subway. I would not be surprised if he got a message from a fake page telling him to pull up somewhere. So it's not going to be cell phone data that the feds is going to pull up when they catch them, because Baltimore ain't doing the job. So when they catch them and they go to court, they're going to, y'all don't ever forget this, and y'all better tell the world I said it first if this happens. They're going to show the messages from fake account to fake account. That's how they're going to connect it. Krishan went to Baltimore, y'all. She went to Baltimore to speak in person because she couldn't talk to him not in person. She couldn't talk to him over the phone. They're going to have cell site data. And so in order to make sure they don't have any cell site data, right, she don't want to talk to him over the phone. That is the reason why the video said it's going down tonight. He was talking to Krishan, telling her, don't worry, I'm still going to do it. She had them people on live for 8 hours to distract the people because she had something going on that was so mean, so dirty, so low. You took that man from his son. You don't deserve freedom, bro. You don't. And these people, they know what she did and they know what's going on. Yeah, okay. Sean Malone is her dad. We know that, right? And she know that. She knows Sean Malone is her dad. Yeah. See, I don't like that. I don't even understand how somebody could disrespect the unalived. Y'all know what word I was about to say that I can't say. I don't even see how people can disrespect Ronnie. That is literally that man was the definition of an honorable man. She ain't had no stories about him beating on her, abusing her, being controlling of her. She ain't got no horror stories about Ronnie. The only time that he got hyped was about his child. And y'all come on here and say, well, I've been through this and I went through that and I went through this. And then when that comes to you, a healthy relationship that you could have possibly had, he wasn't hard enough for you. You wanted to go and find you a rapper that was already on. So you could try to trap him up with a baby. And look what happened. You're not God. God decides that, not you. Y'all, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, y'all. But we're gonna keep going through this. We're gonna play a little bit more of this because I know that this is a long video. But y'all, at some point, we need to watch this video from frame to frame. But I do want to get into that long video. So let's do a brief intermission, as a matter of fact. Are y'all down for that? Can we do a brief intermission on our Justice for Ronnie and do a brief intermission on Junior? Okay, this is fair use long. I loved the video. I hope somebody get the timestamp for me on this video so we can go back to it. Because I don't want to get off of here without playing that long video. We had an hour and 8 minutes and 32 seconds on my previous interview with the person who unalived Ronnie. That is how I'm addressing him now. The person who unalived a king, Ronnie. That is how I will address you, sir, until you come on here and you tell me that I'm wrong. I hope you can. I wish I was, but I know it in my bones that you did that. You did that.
Cause y'all a Pisces.
Very mad. All right, so watch this real quick with me. It's only about 30 seconds.
You got it.
But the words on the bottom of it. I want you to see something and see if you can see where I'm coming from on something. Hold up.
Nay. Oh, I didn't know.
I'm sorry. I gotta pause this real quick because Tanali is clocking. Ronnie was too vigilant about his surroundings. He had to be with someone he was comfortable with when then it happened. I pray the case gets solved because he deserves justice. And Tanali, guess what? Sis, you are absolutely right. And guess what? I'm going to go further and tell you that Quell told us how he did it. He came up to him from behind. Quell was sitting in the car behind Ronnie. And he popped out the car and did that. Put the one in the chat if you heard Quell say it out of his own mouth like I did. I heard it. I heard it. In that 3-4 hour video where we just sat here and we let his stuff play, I heard it. I heard him say, he popped out the car. I heard him say he messed up his face so bad because he wanted to make sure he didn't have an open casket. Put a one in the chat if you heard the person who unalived Ronnie say that. I did. And we're going to play it. We're going to play it. I'm mad, y'all. I can't even believe, like, I can, right? I can believe it, but it just pisses me off. It really pisses me off, y'all. It really does. But I'm not going to cry today. I'm not. Yep. That's right. Yep. Come clear your name. Come clear your name if you ain't do it. Yes. 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 Yes, Gigi. Yes. Yep. With who in the passenger seat? Right. Now, I don't know if somebody was in the passenger seat, right? But I do feel like he got a message from one of those fake pages again, like he told us before. because he was getting threatened and everything. And you know, y'all, the problem is the fact that he still had that of love for Krishan that I was telling y'all about earlier. That's the problem. Because he probably knew that she was in Baltimore. So if he got a message from another fake page, he probably would have went or did it because he wanted to see her and his son. He probably would have, y'all. I believe that Krishan showed she was in Baltimore, not for us, but for Ronnie to see. She wanted Ronnie to see she was in Baltimore so that he would listen to those fake pages telling him where to meet her at or where to go or what to do. I believe that. They're going to have to check IP addresses for this. They are. I got to calm down a little bit, y'all. But I'm going to play a little bit more, and then we're going to have a brief intermission. We're going to go to a Sloan video that he did about Junior. Because it's like, no matter what I'm doing right now, y'all, it's not going to bring him back.
Well, man, say no. If I get beat up on live, we'll go viral.
I heard you. Don't get beat up.
I gotta start tapping in with China too, because China a real one, bro.
Yeah.
She gave me the whole YouTube game, everything. Like she. When I came
China's just the black sheep.
Yeah, it's messed up though, cause boy, I don't know.
It's deep, man. It's deep, man.
My family, we all so tight, so I just be looking at other stuff like, damn.
Yeah.
And y'all made it like all y'all can be out of Baltimore. For real, there's enough money floating around.
That's why I was saying last night, trying to F them people, man. You making your own way now. You got your platform. Just do that. Don't look at what they doing.
You don't live in Baltimore. You got more cars than the ones that's doing stuff. You got your own house.
Mm-hmm.
Like not a little house. Like you all right.
Yeah, but because I understand, because see, if I had to be any of them, I would probably fit over there in China's box more, because I experienced this. I just noticed something. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me play this for y'all real quick. And I just peeped something. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do our intermission and go to the Sloan video. Fair use. Okay, according to the 1976 Fair Use Act, this video is used for the purposes of teaching, investigating, criticism, educational. Girl, fair use, fair use. Sloan, you made an awesome video, and I hope you're not the type to have no problem with anybody showing your content after 2 days. I waited 2 or 3 days to do it, hun. So you shouldn't have any problems, Sloan. I almost said Sloan Bella, but it's not Sloan Bella. It's just Sloan. Shout out to Sloan. I tagged him in the thing too, okay? Cite your source. I cite my source. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. He spoke some facts. Do I feel like it's long overdue? Absolutely. But guess what? He got a big platform, and I appreciate the fact that it is coming out. So when people go and watch Sloan video and wake up, you got somewhere to go. Come on to Becoming Family, because we're going to go even deeper over here. We're going to go even deeper. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video, honey. Let's get into the video, honey. I just saw something, y'all, that I'm not going to say until I go and check something real quick. But I think I just clocked something, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to check. I'm going to make sure first. In the meantime, let's watch this.
Was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Get yourself together. Where the bottle at? Yes, I can. I can have the child tomorrow.
No weapon formed against us shall prosper in Jesus' name. Amen. I was just letting my baby cry. My baby's all right. Being a single mother, you get overwhelmed. I started smoking, drinking.
Don't I look like Junior? I look slow and everything.
My baby is healthy. They would have told me if he had syndrome. My baby's blushed from the head to his toe. Say thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Krishan Rock's baby is at risk. Not only is this child experiencing developmental issues, but his mother is the one to blame. After months of drinking and smoking while pregnant, Krishan can't own up to the fact that she destroyed her own son. So let's get into it. If you've never heard of Krishan Rock before, then good for you, because she is a female rapper who has built quite a reputation for herself online. She's also been featured in plenty of shows like Baddies on the Zeus Network, which I can't wait until I can legally talk about what Zeus Network has put me through. I think I've got about 62 days at the time of filming this, so one day I'm going to show you guys what Zeus has put me through. But until then, I want to talk about Krishan Rock and some of the really concerning things that we're seeing out from her, especially involving her child. And you guys know I don't mess around with kids, especially being exploited on the internet, but this goes even further because I feel like the well-being of this child is at risk, especially after all the emails and messages I've gotten from you guys telling me to talk about this. Now, I want to give you guys a trigger warning because this video is going to be pretty heartbreaking because we're talking about a baby who isn't getting the treatment that a baby should get. I mean, it's so sad to watch a helpless baby in Krishan Rock's arms. This person, right, it seems like the poor little guy isn't even holding his head up on his own. He isn't walking. He isn't making babbling noises or trying to talk. He's missing his milestones. He's more likely disabled. What do you guys think? Which I don't know much about, like, different disabilities, but a lot of people had thoughts about some clips they've seen of Krishan with her son on social media.
What else, baby? What else we want to pray about? God. I scared you. Hey, you fighting to sleep again?
People are worried. God, wrap your loving arms around this baby, please. With over 200,000 likes. This comment reads, this actually makes me want to cry. This person writes, I've worked with babies with fetal alcohol syndrome and Junior fits the bill sadly. I wish she wasn't in denial because the sooner they get therapy and intervention, the better off they will be. This person writes, he definitely needs early intervention services. She's so selfish. You already effed up your kid. The bare minimum you could do now is get him the help he needs. Krishan is a party girl. She is a fighter. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a clip out there of her pregnant with this baby and fighting. So she's by definition a careless person, but that doesn't mean that her baby has to suffer. This person writes that my first cousin has fetal alcohol syndrome and she used to scream until she was 3 years old, almost constantly. She slept all the time too. She was very, very small and walks with her back arched and she has high steps. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, she never got help until my mom took her when she was 14 years old and she had a bunch of therapy. But it seems like a problem here is that a lot of mothers don't want to acknowledge that they're the ones at fault here. So they won't go and get help because they don't want to feel the shame. This comment reads, this poor child is showing some signs of disability or syndrome here. It's so effing sad. Krishan is sick for what she did to this poor baby. And because she lives her life on the internet, she's more worried about her phone being propped up than her own child's head and neck being supported. She's constantly defending her bad parenting.
I swear, I was just letting my baby cry. Sometimes you need to cry.
No, listen to what she just said. What did she just say, family? No, pop quiz. What did she just say that is something that should concern you? What did she say that was concerning just now in that statement? Pop quiz class. What did she just say? I'm gonna put 30 seconds on the clock real quick, y'all. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna run it back for a second. I'm gonna run it back 1 second so y'all can hear, and then I'm gonna try to tell me what she just said Check this out.
Her bad parenting.
That's weird. I was just letting my baby cry. Sometimes you need to cry. I'm tired of keep picking him up every time he cries.
All right, I played it a little bit longer than what I stopped at, but real quick, y'all, 30 seconds. What did she say that should be of concern? She said, I'm glad he crying. I'm just glad he crying. Let me see who said it. I just came to the comments. Hold up. We heard Tasiki say take her to more. Sit down. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Up under, this was the last comment that I saw before I said what I said. And the thing that bothers me, y'all, is that she said, I'm just glad he crying. Because that lets us know that he had a problem. He wasn't crying. She's thankful and glad that he's finally crying. And that's what people didn't pick up in that statement. But then when I let it play just a little bit longer than what I wanted to, she even said she gets tired of picking him up. Do y'all know that somebody else always has the baby? She really doesn't even pick him up like that. But let me tell y'all, nobody's around her in this moment. You know why? Because Blueface not letting none of them people in his house that helped her rob him. Don't forget that, okay? She took that money out that account and dipped. Don't forget that. James, March, all the friends you was running with when you was doing all that BS to him, now you want to be back with him and he locked up and you there and he said, I don't want none of your friends at my house. Whose fault is that, Krishan? That's your fault. Because of all the BS you did, girl. He forgive you, but he is not forgiving your friends who helped you do it. He hates your friends. Also, because you put a lot of stuff on them behind closed doors. Things that you actually do to him. When he questions you, you get all stupid and act like Jay and March put you up to it, and like your friends put you up to it, your sister. None of your family and your friends not allowed in his house. And so that's why we heard the baby crying like that, because you finally got the baby by yourself. The only person there with you is Blueface dad. And y'all bond is just starting to build, so you can't just put the baby on him all the time. Krishan probably had to have a breakdown, a nervous breakdown down there in that house to get Blueface Daddy to start keeping that baby. Because on this day, when he first got locked up, on these first couple of days, all the way up until the police came looking for her, she had to have the baby alone because Blueface said they can't come in his house. So that's why we heard the baby just crying and her leg turning the TV up. And for her 24 hours with her baby, she's already tired of him. That's just the facts of it. Didn't think I knew that, did you, Krishan? I'm a mother. I know what's going on. You don't have no help right now. So now you just letting the baby cry. And that's messed up because it's not his fault. None of this is his fault. And the only thing you can say is I'm just glad he crying. I'm just glad he crying. That's something you should have said when he was born. But guess what? He wasn't crying when he was born, was he? That's why months later, you're just glad he crying. Do you know, as a mom, we say that about the first 10 seconds of him being born. When he first come out, we glad he crying. After that, we don't say that unless there's a problem. Unless there's a problem. Unless the doctors, the sisters, the family, everybody is trying to get him to give us a good, strong cry. Do you know why, Krishan? To let us know his lungs are working properly. His lungs are clear if he cries clear. If he's not crying, that's not a good sign. I'm sorry, I digress. My nerves bad, girl. My nerves is bad, girl. I get sick of this. I really
Jericho saw him. They said he was alright. I was checking on him. He was good. You feel me? My baby's alright. And they came to meet him. Y'all here thinking y'all can hurt me to the fucking home.
You know what's worse than getting injured? Fighting with the insurance company afterwards. They will often stall, delay, and lowball hidden costs by in this situation. I hope he's okay. And Morgan is that out. So if you've not gonna hurt to go and figure out how much in this situation. I hope he's okay. Even the way he cries seems odd. Oh, another person writes, it's been stated that he probably has cry-do-chat. Cry-do-chat is a syndrome known as 5P syndrome, which is a rare genetic disorder. A lot of people have been saying that too. It looks like it's deletion on the short arm of the 5th chromosome. Distinctive features include newborns would have a high-pitched cry resembling a cat, developmental delays. We've got physical features like a small head, behavioral traits, hyperactivity, repetitive behaviors, and some medical issues. Oh, gosh. Honestly, shout out to all of those mothers out there who take care of their children with disabilities. Like my sister, she is a teacher for children with disabilities. It hits close to home. So I just wanted to shout out those people who put the extra care and love into loving and they're making sure their child is.
Hold on.
It hits close to home. So I just wanted to shout out those people who put the extra care and love into loving and put the extra care. My sister, she is a teacher for children with disabilities. It hits close to home. So I just wanted to shout out those people who put the extra care and love into loving and they're making sure their child is just okay, right? Recently, rapper and reality television personality Krishan Rock was doing an Instagram Live when her followers heard a weird screaming and crying of a baby in the background. And it wasn't long before her fans realized the sound was coming from her newborn son. Here's a post I found of Krishan with her baby and some comments that pop up on the side where you can get an idea of like what people are thinking.
No weapon formed against us shall prosper in Jesus' name. Amen. Tell him to travel all the way down to the gate.
It looks like Krishan gave birth to her son, Jesus Porter, on September 3rd, 2023. So as of February 17th, 2025, he is 1 year old and 5 months. Oh, it looks like in September 2024, Krishan announced a name change for her son, updating it to Krishan Jesus Porter. So she added her name to her son's first name. Okay, interesting. So people are concerned for this baby's health, blaming Krishan and Blueface for not being good parents. I mean, Blueface is currently locked up. It looks like cry-do-chat syndrome is a rare medical condition that is caused by the missing chromosome. It actually turns out that this disorder is named that because cry-do-chat cri du chat means cry of the cat in French because it results in this very high-pitched noise when the infant is crying. It seems like people are going between this 5P syndrome and also fetal alcohol syndrome as possibly the issues going on with Krishan Rock's child. And I just want to take a step back for a second. We're kind of in the middle of this video, and I just want to say, like, it's bizarre when people are talking about someone's child, but the reason we're here is because people are literally concerned with this child. We have so much evidence, so many video clips, a lot of concerning behavior, and while I normally would be like, wait, why is there a Reddit thread about this kid's health? It's because people are watching this kid crying out for help, and the mother is so delusional. This person writes, I definitely don't care for Krishan or Blueface, but respectfully, I would never insult a baby's looks. Person writes, I think it's deeper than physical appearance. People are concerned about this child's health and well-being. Any adult with an ounce of common sense can tell that the child's physical features points to some health issues, and it's sad and concerning to witness the mother and father ignore it. While Blueface has earned his share of backlash for posting his son's sensitive images online, Krishan has also been put under fire for her lousy parenting skills. Krishan said on live, my baby's healthy. They would have told me if he had symptoms. He's healthy, bro. Just because that picture wasn't cute, a picture she had shared of him, doesn't mean you could post my baby on the internet. Now my baby father, Blueface, is bitter. He's doing bitter stuff now because I liked some stuff about my ex being the baby's father, but I'm only doing that stuff because that hurts. F you. Because there is some debate that possibly Blueshawn is not the father. That Blueface is not the father of Krishan's baby, that she does have an ex who he proclaims that he is the father of this child. Blueface has hit back on Krishan, saying that if she's fine about giving birth on live while on social media, that she shouldn't be mad that the truth about their son's medical conditions are out in the open. There are some clips of Krishan holding her child out in public, and the way that she's holding this baby is not correct. She decided to respond the only way she knows how to, through Instagram Live.
Like, being a single mother is one thing. Like, you get overwhelmed and so much be like going on for real in your head. So while I'm at Walmart and 2 cars full, they get in the cars together and that I'm trying to take the baby out of the little thing. The girl that's recording, she could at least said, do you need help? You recorded me because I'm famous. It's annoying. But you recorded me instead of helping me. Like, that's one thing. 2, I'm a beginner mother. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, I have my dog. Like, it's just a lot going on.
Never have I ever heard someone prioritize their dog over their baby, but okay, Krishan. Blueface has also accused Krishan of being addicted to cocaine and how he's tried to get her on board with an abortion to get rid of the baby, but they did not agree to that. Wow. They put everything out on the table. But I don't doubt that she was using of being addicted to cocaine and how he's tried to get her on board with an abortion to get
they get in the cars together and that I'm trying to take the baby out of the little thing. The girl that's recording, she could at least said, do you need help? You recorded me because I'm famous. It's annoying. But you recorded me instead of helping me. Like, that's one thing. 2, I'm a beginner mother. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, I have my dog. Like, it's just a lot going on.
Never have I ever heard someone prioritize their dog over their baby, but okay, Krishan. Blueface has also accused Krishan of being addicted to cocaine and how he's tried to get her on board with an abortion to get rid of the baby, but they did not agree to that. Wow. They put everything out on the table. But I don't doubt that she was using something while pregnant. I mean, this person wrote that she openly drank while pregnant for months. And it wasn't just, drinking. It was smoking vapes. It was smoking pot. Smoking everything. She actually received blowback after a video surfaced of her online while smoking weed while pregnant. One person wrote, I can't believe Krishan Rock is just smoking weed while she's months pregnant on TV for the world to see. CDC has put out a statement that marijuana use during pregnancy can be harmful to your baby's health. The chemicals in marijuana, THC, pass through your system and to your baby, and they may harm your baby's development. There was a point on TV where her sister even called her out for drinking while pregnant.
Because we all was drinking. Even you, with the baby and stuff. Why are you lying?
Look at her pregnant drinking. Oh, and there she is smoking pregnant. Oh no.
Get yourself together. Where the bottle at? Oh my gosh. Drink it. She asked for another bottle. I'm just drink it. Liquor? Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow.
Oh, she's talking about how she could drink today because she can go and get rid of the baby tomorrow.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta
Makes
show
me
y'all
spin.
something.
What has this world come to?
Oh, it won't hurt me. Nah, you can't have no fucking liquor.
Oh, another drink while pregnant.
And another one.
Oh, so it's fetal alcohol syndrome, right? Like, it has to be.
When they were here last time, him and
Y'all know we
Krishan was
about to run
pregnant.
into
Y'all were
that
doing
nice
all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Right.
Smoking and drinking. Oh my gosh, she's pregnant? What the hell? Smoking weed? I would feel uncomfortable as this person interviewing. I would be like, wait, that makes me like sick.
Now, y'all know, anybody who know me know that one of the things in my life that I did for almost 10 years was sold and installed home security systems, cameras, doorbell cameras, all of the above. I worked for ADT. And I was damn good at it too. I made a lot of money. Anyway, the point is, I ain't saved none of it, first of all. But the point of what I'm saying is that it was a girl that I worked with that was like that. That was just like that. You want to drink, she wanted to drink. You say, oh, I'm going to do this and that tomorrow. Can y'all see me and hear me? And just so y'all know that my guilty pleasure is cornstarch. I don't hide nothing from y'all. This is cornstarch, okay? This is my favorite one. Argo, okay? I don't hide nothing from y'all. No, I'm a real... I don't care who think it's weird. Yes, I crave cornstarch sometimes. I'm anemic, my iron low. I love it. So whenever I'm live, because I've been really, really eating it a lot lately, because I told y'all, I think I might have made a bad decision, and I've been kind of depressed a little bit. So I've been eating it a lot more and more and more. So yeah, whenever somebody is talking and I got a minute to slide over here and get some of my cornstarch, that's what I'm going to do, okay? And I try to, like, chew it and spit it out so that way I don't get fatter. But yes, girl, that's me. This your girl, Alexis, okay? We over here, we on the phone, we chilling together. Y'all got to love me for me, baby. I got to be me, baby. I'm going to love you for you, baby. You got to love me for me. But anyway, when I did do that alarm sales job, it was a male-dominated thing, but I learned a lot. You know what I mean? I never even knew that I would be doing sales for 10, 11 years of my life, but I learned a lot. I know about the product from head to toe, back and forth, everything about it. And it was a girl who we worked with who she didn't really sell alarms. She just screwed the guys that sold alarms. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so she was like a pass around almost, and then they sent her home right before the summer program because she ain't write no deals. She ain't do no accounting. She was just getting money from them by, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I would never forget this girl because this girl was almost 6 months pregnant, still sleeping with different people, still drinking, talking about she gonna have us some s'mores, and she said that all the way up until it was too late for her to have one. They know what they be doing. She wanted to have that baby because she wanted it to be Blueface baby. So she purposely waited. She was telling people she gonna have us some s'mores just so they would let her drink. So all the people who thinking that Blueface let Krishan drink and smoke while she was pregnant with no problem. I present to you the idea that Blueface thought she was going to have a s'mores like she always do. So yes, he didn't slap the cup out of her hand in the beginning because she kept telling him she going to have a s'mores. Now, I'm not saying Blueface is perfect, but we got to get the facts right. If we're going to demonize a man, let it be for what he really doing, y'all. Let it be for what it really is. And he do some messed up stuff. But some of the things that people put on him, y'all, it ain't true. People thought that him and Krishan was doing drugs together. That's not true. He just put a post out and said that she was addicted to blow. Ain't nobody gonna say that's doing it with her. He never did that. That's why she gained weight when she got with him, y'all. She gained weight when she got with him because she was finally eating and she wasn't getting high as she usually do every day because Blueface don't play that. all that perk dance, blow, all of that. He was not doing that, y'all. And I really could not stand how people was trying to say it was like Bobby and Whitney and dot. Blueface don't do that. Blueface, y'all got to remember, his plan A was the NFL, not rap. Rap was the plan B. Because his ego got in the way I told y'all about what happened when they used his time because he was a great football player and they wanted to win the game and they started his time and that messed him up for a D1 school that he wanted to go to, and he got so mad and his ego got ahead of him so much that he withdrew from school. He tried to go back 2 weeks later and they said it don't work like that. No, you can't do that. You can't just come back when you ain't mad no more. It's a wrap. He had to work on a plan B, him and Jaden. And they made it happen. Carlissa had his back the whole way, sending him money to go to the studio, $40. We know the whole story. So when I know somebody's story is like that, and then somebody comes along, you know, and try to flip it and make people think that this is Ike Turner, make people think that this is Bobby Brown, and this ain't none of that. When she was drinking, he thought that she was not going to have a Swiss Morton. He didn't think that she was going to keep the baby. And then when she got so far along to where she couldn't do that, then it was the paternity thing. He didn't know for sure if it was going to be his or not. Then he got a fake DNA test. And Shamice, somebody, I might even try to do it today. Y'all, the day after, because I saw it myself on Zeus, when they was in Vegas, the day after or 2 days after, that man got that DNA test, even though it was fake, it said it was his baby. Y'all, Krishan was so mad the next day in the hotel room. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember this, because they was all sitting on the couch and they was drinking Bacardi 101, the brown one. And Krishan wasn't allowed to drink. Blueface had cut it off. And she was sitting on the couch mad as hell, laying on him, and he was talking to her, trying to gauge how she would parent his child, because he's not used to having to, deal with somebody that wants to drink, smoke, and do blow while they're pregnant. He wanted her to be a good mom. I'll never forget, me and my mama was feeling sorry for Blueface because we saw after he got that fake DNA test, y'all, that was the first time that Blueface touched her stomach. He started actually embracing the pregnancy, and that broke our heart because now we know that ain't even his baby. But we saw when he got that fake test, we're going to watch Zeus together as a group, y'all. We got to have a group session of watching Zeus because I need y'all to believe and understand. I ain't going to tell you no lies. Y'all, the next day, she wasn't able to drink. They was all in the room. It was Blueface, 2 friends, and it was Jay and March. And they said, who watching the baby? And March was talking about she was going to watch the baby. And Blueface was like, you ain't watching nothing. This is when he finally started saying, okay, this is probably going to be my baby. So, boom, he took the drink from her. She was in the room all mad, but he was embracing her. That's probably when he wrote that song, too, because he wrote a song about it. He wanted to give her a baby shower. When he found out it was his baby, he tried to step up accordingly like he do with his other kids. But what did she do? When he tried to give her a star-studded baby shower, she ran. She created an argument and ran to Baltimore. She created an argument because she knew she wanted to go fuck off. She did that. And as a man, and it's for all men out there, any man that see this, if you got somebody pregnant and when it's time for her to give birth or have a baby shower, she run from you, that's not your baby. You need to get a DNA test. You do. It's human nature for the mother to want to be around the child and the father of the child. That's why she ran to Baltimore. That's where Ronnie lives. 1 + 1 is 2. And y'all trying to make it something else, and it's not. It's not 22. It's not 1.5. It's 2. In that process of you nesting, whether you're an alcoholic, drunk, you still got those emotions in you because you do have life in you. There's things about the way you're going to feel when